We got Boise State taking on West Virginia today in Week 1 of the Big Tex finally. We're looking for our 8th win. We're 3 weeks, or two or 3 weeks from playing Arizona, another person in our league, and I'll be the awesome matchup. Conference. Here we go. Number 8. Boise State versus West Virginia.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
You're good. Heisman Trophy, same shot.
Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ford. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today. Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Broncos can really attack on this second and short. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Look, I know this guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB, you got to get your hands on him because he's just too quick. He's going to cross your face too easy otherwise, and he did right there.
And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Booker. Plucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. There he goes. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Broncos. Once he got some room, it was over.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense is rolling the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. On the run, it's Ford. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking to scramble. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, guys, the offense wanted to get this guy the ball. I had no idea it was going to be like this, though. We're not even done the first quarter. He already has over 100 yards receiving.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Booker. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Well, the defense needs to find a way to slow this guy down. We're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has over 100 yards receiving. They have got to find an answer for him.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think we need to see more creativity in the route running. We need some slants. We need some out-breaking routes. You're expecting man coverage down this area of the field, so you got to do something to create separation.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll send out the kicker here. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they want.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploit them.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them.
Makes the grab past the marker. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Throwing right. It's complete. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards of wind. Breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Quickly complete. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Broncos need to pick it up on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Oh, he
dropped it.
They still do the
Back to throw, it's Booker. There's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 40. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Broncos in the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Booker. Shoots it to the left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete.
That's your third. I don't give him a chance.
A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Yep. That's right, first.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Trying to find the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Booker. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Boise State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Tries to get it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
To the air, it's Booker. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Keeps looking downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Boise State.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The official says no good. Guys, and
Wow. Call by the refs.
first play of the drive, wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Who cares? As long as we make we're good.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Scanning the field, it's Booker. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Nice pickup.
No school. Perfect.
They'll run this play from the pistol.
I don't care.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the wideout.
No.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they... Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield.
Surprised
try
if
to
he
take
makes
it
it to his
back.
hands because
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down.
That's
Oh,
right
he
there.
dropped it.
Good job. No call. Got fitting back and snap.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got his man. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Booker. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Broncos come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll run it again. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He might want another play. After run, now throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And what a play by
That over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the...
Good L for me. Still got a Heisman wide receiver, got 250 yards. So that's a good consolation. yards. Yeah, he's still a Heisman. Else we did it. Down to, I didn't mean to set it. Now to our Texas Tech. Actually, I haven't played this in a while. And I know I have tons of stuff. Ouch. Welcome back. This is players that are not in the playoffs. Good God. Yeah, that's not Okay, folks, we're back. So these. Oh, 3 points. 1500? Nope, 220. Folks, if you're watching, say hi to me. I'm always, 10,000. Wow, that was a 10,000 token. Nice. Another 10,000 token. And Paul. Oh, that was word. Oh. 10,000. UCLA. Oh, my ear hurts.
We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Gonna run it. It's Duke. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up 3rd down so they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in 3rd and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first 3rd down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
Great place to start for this offense. Rides the back on the option to give. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They get to him as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's going for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Brown wants to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Brown will throw it. Gonna take a shot. He's got it. Can't cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Wow.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They're going to run it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The play action fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. And he was off.
Cut off.